Hi guys, I've just been on a first lesson with somebody, and this student has learnt to drive with another driving instructor for about 5 hours, and now she's come to me. So I feel very lucky. As we were driving around, when I was driving her to location, I was talking to her and finding out what she's done and blah, blah, blah. And she said that she's done some roundabouts and she's done some turns and blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. And so I took her somewhere safe, and then I checked from my point of view what I need to check, moving off and stopping, turning left and right, T-junctions, blah, blah. There was a lot that she didn't know about the clutch. Now, if somebody doesn't know something about the clutch when you're driving a manual car, it's going to make you a very nervous driver, or you're not going to be able to control the car. So when we did our pulling off from the T-junctions today, and when we needed to stop behind cars to give way to people and stuff, I was teaching her how to use clutch control. Now, even though officially speaking it is called clutch control, I've got loads of different ways of talking about it because that's the way I teach, right? So I call it need it if you need to. So like when you're like making bread, you like press down like this over and over like that. And that's the way to control the car. So when you lift the clutch up, it's going to go, and when you dip it down, it's going to slow the car down because it's cutting the engine. So need it if you need to. Lift and dip, up a little bit to make the car go, dip it down to like soften the speed, and eventually it will come to a stop if it's going slow enough, or in the end if you leave it down. So need it if you need to. The clutch doesn't know where it is. It doesn't know that it's pulling off from a traffic light. It doesn't know that it's coming out of a T-junction. It doesn't know it's turning right at a roundabout. It doesn't know where it is. All the clutch wants is to stay on the biting point for 2 car lengths. That's all it wants. Once you get that in your head, we're good. Stay on the biting point for 2 car lengths. When you come up to the biting point and then it's engaged and it's going forward, if at this stage it's going too fast, need it if you need to. So you come up to the bite, oh, that's too fast for pulling out of this T-junction because of all the parked cars, or that's too fast because there's a car in front of me who hasn't pulled off from the traffic properly, or that's too fast because there's a parked car. Dip the clutch, need it if you need to. Up and down, lift and dip, control the speed by dipping it down. Strongly recommend that if you don't know what I'm talking about, that you take your car to a side road, make sure it's safe, come up to the bite and dip it down, and then come up to the bite and dip it down, and step forward, just little bits at a time. Need it if you need to. Get that bread making like foot going, yeah? I hope that helps you today. I'll see you on the next one.